extremely important. I don't care what anyone else says, honestly, because they're important.
Just to be clear, I'm kidding.
Yeah. We had a guy join the early CMO Coffee Talk today from Sicily.
Oh,
and
wow.
I'm like, it's okay to just be on vacation.
Wait, what is he, a Sicilian or is he an American in Sicily?
No, he lives in Boston and he's there on vacation.
All right, okay, that's I thought it was just like a Sicilian saying, I'd like to take part in this amazing marketing community that this Matt Heinz guys created.
we do have international attendees of CMO Coffee Talk for sure.
Yeah.
But no, I mean.
No, if he's a Bostonian on vacation in Sicily, that's a problem. Yeah, it's like, dude.
Well, and there was a time. Look, I'm not gonna be preachy about this because there was a time when Beth, my wife, will remind me. Like when I was at Microsoft, I would check email in the bathroom on a Hawaii vacation. There were times when like I would take calls from a company or client while on vacation, and I just don't do that anymore. I literally just.
But by the way, well, I mean, just to be clear, this happens other places like video games. They do that. They give you a little reward for each day you log in, and give you like weekly rewards. And Peloton does it. That Peloton tracks your streaks and celebrate and gives you little rewards. And they essentially gamify engagement to the point where you feel if you miss a day, if you disengage, that somehow you've lost. Right. Yeah. So, and the work kind of is the same sort of thing.
Works the same thing, and I think also like they become an addiction, right? Like they know exactly how our brains work, and so if you think about all the things like, oh, I got to do another Duolingo today, or I'm going to lose my streak, and I got to get on the bike, or I'm going to lose my streak, or like, even there's
WhatsApp does it like with is it WhatsApp? I don't know, not WhatsApp. It's the other one. The kids use all these days where they have like check-in,
the Tiki Talk or whatever,
and all that. Yeah, exactly.
There's an auction site I use called Whatnot, and they now have this, right? Yeah, where like you get points, and then you get like custom graphics on your screen, I guess.
Oh, yeah, custom graphic.
There's a place that you can click something that's like a check-in every day, and you get a couple points. And if you watch an auction for 10 minutes, you get a certain number of points. And so they're like, oh, you got to show up and get this stuff, and then you get more points in your profile.
You know what? It just occurred to me. We need to give Philip a badge. Phil, you get a badge. Yeah, because he's here every week, so I think that's
not last couple weeks, which he reminded me of this morning in a text. So Phil, glad to see you.
Yeah, but whose fault is that? That's your fault. You disappeared on him, so that's
it's my fault for taking vacation.
That's not Phil's fault. Phil still gets a badge. Phil's been here every opportunity there's been to be here, so that's Phil, you get a badge for you, Phil.
You get the soon to be launched Coffee with Brent and Matt loyalty program, where you
get nothing.
You are 3 shows away from earning silver status in the new loyalty program,
which is different than silver plus status and silver plus status. This is really what Peloton has done. This they've gone to I don't know, is it a gold, a bronze, silver, gold, platinum sort of thing? But even in the gold category, it's like you can go gold 1, gold 2, or gold 3. And you think, well, what's the benefit? It's because it shows up in your profile so other people can see it. It's like. It's amazing. We're all still in middle school. We're literally all still in middle school.
Oh no! It's crazy. No. And how do we know? Because you go to all of our favorite place, LinkedIn. Well, how many followers do you have? Well, how many likes did your article get? How many comments did it get? Like and I fall into this too, because like we're all vain. Is you post something and then you go back to it not to see who's comment. Like, oh, how many views does it have? How many people have read that so far? It doesn't. It's
only because when I look at that number, because am I actually going to make any money? That's why I look at it. By the way, at LinkedIn, God love it, and we have lots of friends over there, but LinkedIn has kind of jumped the shark a little bit, even more so than lately. I open LinkedIn on my phone in particular now, and it defaults to a video feed of a bunch of videos and stuff that literally make no sense. Some of them are the same videos I just saw on Instagram that I didn't want to see there, that have nothing to do with. It's just the feed, the LinkedIn feed has just gone completely off the rails.
It definitely feels like it's gotten worse. I mean, what I've noticed for a long time is the people, when I go to LinkedIn, I want to see content from the people I follow. Like this may seem like I may sound selfish, but I'm like, there's people I follow, and if I follow them, I want to know what they say.
Right.
And if I've earned followers, I want them to be able to see what I say.
Totally. Without having to hit the boost button to pay money for it.
Yeah. And so if I look at the difference between number of followers and number of people that actually see something that I write, I'm like, you're actively sending people away from me. And so like, what am I doing here?
Yeah.
I actually I've heard a number of people over the since I've come back this week. Apparently people are going back to X, going back to Twitter now.
Oh, I can't do that.
I can't either. Like I was like, has it changed? And I went up and like, no, it hasn't changed. It's still hot garbage.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. I tried Blue Sky for I think it was a minute and a half.
Same.
Yeah, and that was it. And what's the other one? Oh, Threads. Threads somehow got a hold of I clicked on one thing in Threads and it like the algorithm said, oh, that's everything that you are. So now it's like Threads is like this weird like stuff that it's like that. No, that's not what I want to see. So I can't go to Threads. It's too dark. Like, it's way too dark.
I really want to spend more time authentically engaging with other people, like reading what they're saying. But like it's hard to do that
when everyone is lying in their bedroom at home in the fetal position, rocking back and forth. It's like it's hard to engage with more and more people when more and more people are disengaging. Right. I don't know where that leaves us as a society, but that just got really deep, didn't it? But there we are.
Well, disengaging.
You know what you do? You go to church, Matt. You go to church and you sing the joyful noise of the Lord, or you join a knitting club. It's like you join it. Like there's still or like what's it? The Society of Creative Anachronism. You'd like the medieval people that go do the jousting things and
the LARPing.
The LARPing. But you need. I think. It's kind of like the advice we give college kids, like, freshman year, you got to find a club or a group. I think that's probably the same for all of us as adults now, too, because we're all sitting on our freaking phones and rocking back and forth.
It does seem to be a problem that, look, I love that I can kind of work from down here most of the time. Like I do go to the office, more
in your lair.
Yeah. But like I can, the fact that I don't have to spend time commuting is kind of nice. Yeah. But like it is very isolating, just by definition, right? Like, and I spend almost 100%. All day staring at myself and other people on a screen, right? But that's not people in person. Like, is it? No. And the big difference, right, is like when you get into a meeting, there may be small talk at the beginning of the meeting, but then you're like you run out of time at the end. Okay, like we gotta run, then you go to the next thing. When you went to a meeting at the office, there was small talk going into the meeting. There was small talk leaving the meeting. So inherently, like just sort of by
with me, it was small talk during the meeting. That's a different story.
Yeah.
Literally, my colleagues literally used to get a piece of paper, write the word focus on it, and just hold it up during the meeting.
Yeah.
They had a sign that said focus. And
hey, 157 episodes in. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah.
Where you feel their pain, don't you?
Yeah. Where's this? Somewhere Martha Mathers is rolling her eyes right now. She's like, why am I rolling that? Oh, yes.
It was her team that did it too.
I bet.
It was Martha's team. They hated me.
So I am. I miss the office. I miss seeing people in person. I don't miss.
I do too.
The things that made it inefficient. That I think for a long time it was just. If it weren't for the pandemic, I never would have thought I could sort of run an agency just fully remote.
I think if there's one word that would describe most of humanity today, it's probably lonely. Right? It's Yeah, there it is. God, yeah, deep again. Well, tell me about vacation then. Let's get too dark. So you sat on the beach. You sent me a note saying you're not a. So there's two groups about real quick. So there's the people who go on vacation like my wife who have every second planned. And then there's people who go on vacation. Sounds like you who have no seconds planned. Is that right? You're more that into this.
We are that.
Is that right?
So we love North County, San Diego, sort of Encinitas area. So that's where we go. So end of school year we go, and like over the last few years, like I will drive down, take a dog, take a kid, and Beth and the rest of the kids will fly down, and then we'll be down there for 2 weeks. And we always go to the zoo because we love the San Diego Zoo, and so we find a day for that. And, we try to find a Padres game. So we'll schedule a day around getting downtown to go to a Padres game. But every other day is waking up and saying, should we go to the beach or should we just hang out?
Or should we go to the beach and hang out?
Which we do too. I mean, going to the beach,
there's a Venn diagram there.
Going to the beach is like literally like going, setting up your chair, setting up your umbrella. Yeah. And the kids are old enough now where they just kind of do their own thing.
Isn't that great? There's that magic moment at the beach vacation where the kids get old enough they don't need to be like taken care of constantly or entertained. It's like the whole beach changes. It completely changes.
Yeah.
It's somewhere, I don't know where, somewhere whether it's 6 or 11 or 12. I don't even remember. But there's like 1 year we went to the beach. Like, oh, this is different. It's like I remember this from when I was alone as an adult and single. That's like you just sit and just do nothing. It's fabulous. By the way, I think we should dub this the Day of Katarina. Like
we got Katarina, we got Wally, we have
two. We have two. Count them, two Katarinas here.
There's two.
There is, yeah.
I know those
Katarinas.
Those aren't the same Katarinas.
Oh no, there is just one. I'm sorry. I thought I read my glasses are plugged up. But anyway, well then it's the Day of Wally too. Hey, Wally.
Yeah, Who
are these people? God love you for like showing up out of nowhere. Like I'm a little flabbergasted. For you, man. I thought we were here for Phil. We need to entertain Phil for an hour.
We can talk more about the look. I think I am.
Hold on. How many in and outs did you get? How many times did you go to in and out?
3.
Oh,
and two of them were on the drive down because my daughter she only wanted to have lunch on the drive down at In and Out. So 2 of them were on the drive down.
Are you a double animal style or what are you?
No, I've gotten to the point where I can't do a double anymore. That's just too much. Too much burger. I'm serious.
Man up.
So I do
such thing as too much burger.
I do the single. I do the single animal style, and then I tried the fries well done because I like
Katrina. It is Katrina. Fry. Sorry, hold on. We got to just acknowledge Katrina just completely corrected me. It's not Katarina. Sorry, Katrina.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, my bad.
I agree with you, Katrina. Planned itinerary for holidays. So, like, here's the thing: is like people like I have no problem, and I want to go see Rome. There's a lot of places where I want to go, and I want to see the sights and do the things. But then what I've noticed when I do those kind of trips, or when I talk to people after those trips, is that I need a vacation from my vacation. Right.
So
what that means is you had a great trip, phenomenal trip, like noteworthy, memorable, all these things.
And now you need to return to the fetal position yet again. Yeah,
it wasn't relaxing. And so when our family goes on vacation, like we won't want to do anything.
No, we operate the opposite. Maybe put it that way.
Yeah, it's a choice. It's a choice, and there's no right or wrong on any of that, right?
Oh, maybe. But you come home from a vacation feeling exhausted. That might actually, at the very least, it's a missed opportunity. It's an embracing of an opportunity to see amazing things like Trevi Fountain.
So is this a nomenclature problem? Because if you're saying I need a vacation for my vacation, your first vacation wasn't a relaxing vacation. It was a trip. Like I'm going to
stakeholder.
Yeah, I'm going to go spend 10 days in Italy and Greece. Okay, great. Right. Go do that. And you could call that, I don't know what else you would call it. So, but like it's an amazing trip, but it's not relaxing.
Well, I think what it is a misalignment of objectives across stakeholders. That's what it is.
Yes.
It's you think about objectives, tactics, metrics, targets, and timelines. As we talk about frame making, it's actually, I often joke that the framing sale is basically a dating book dressed up as a sales book, but I think it's actually the framing sale can also be like a book on family dynamics. That particularly that chapter on stakeholder misalignment.
I had a conversation.
What are we even doing here? It's like, what is the purpose of this 2 weeks that we're going to say? And it sounds like your family is well aligned, which is great.
We are, and I think there's the other side of that is that we haven't taken the kids to Rome. We haven't even taken them to Hawaii. Right. We haven't taken them to Disneyland, and so
come on, what kind of parent are you?
So the other side of this is my sister and her family. Right. So they don't have like a place. Like we have like our favorite spot. Like I had a friend growing up where like, they would go to Yosemite, Disneyland, and Hawaii every year. Like, and I now realize that was a pretty privileged thing to be able to do. But they had their places, right? That they like
expensive, more expensive, and really expensive.
But my sister, they like going different places. So they'll go to Hawaii one year, and then they did Florida for a couple weeks this year, and they go different places. And I think so, and that's amazing as well. But she was exhausted when she came back from that.
Well, it'd be interesting to see if you run into this yet. Because your kids are just a little bit younger than mine. This is the first summer where at the beginning of the year, like my wife and I sat down and said, well, let's find, a long weekend for the beach. Because we're here in Virginia, so the beach is a couple hours away. It's like every summer we tried to spend it like 4 or 5 days at the beach. We couldn't find one. Like we went through the calendar. It's like everyone is so overprogrammed with, summer classes and plays and choirs and camps and me traveling. And it's like, there was literally not a more than a day and a half space across the entire calendar of the summer, which by the way is short here in Loudoun County for some reason. It's like ends. It's like Kira, my younger, is like she was done in mid-June and starts in mid-August. It's like basically it's the summer's like a blink of an eye. And so there's no summer vacation, no beach, no vacations. Like we just keep slogging away. It's like it's kind of a bummer. So I don't know if that's going to happen to you at some point with your kids, but it
is a bummer. I would say our kids aren't as over scheduled, and I hesitate to use the word over scheduled because that's a choice as well, right?
Or like just scheduled, right? And by the way, it's her choice. That's my younger daughter. It's how she wanted to spend her summer because she gets really bored if she doesn't have things planned for her.
Well, we've already talked about this. So like Clara, our oldest, will graduate high school next year. She's thinking about where she wants to go. So we've already sort of said like next year we're still going to do our San Diego trip, but realize moving forward, we may not have all 5 people there for the full
pretty
time.
wild.
Like Claire may not, if she's got a job or if she's got college prep or whatever it is, like she may have other things she has to do. And so it's kind of sad to think we're getting into that territory already. But I think, everything's a choice. Right. And so if you say like, I want to do camp,
that is also a statement of privilege. But anyway, I get your point. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. But contextually in this case, I'm thinking like if you want to do choir camp, like that's awesome. But you're choosing choir camp and inherently saying like, we're not going to do the beach this year, right?
Yeah.
And I think
I've been telling my kids since they were little. It's like life's about trade-offs. It's always and it's frustrating, but it is.
Yeah. Well, and I've got a colleague who her kids are like they're like in all the sports, and so like every evening, every weekend it's jam packed, and like they're constantly talking about how tired they are and how there isn't time for anything else, and I'm like, that is a choice. Like I sometimes get feel a little guilty that our kids aren't doing as many of those things.
It's your bad father.
But they're able to, but they're able to just kind of chill more in the summer. Like we're able to go do the San Diego trip. We're able to.
Well, I'm glad. I'm really glad that you went and had a great time. That's awesome.
It was fun. And just again, like I've said a number of times this week, thank you to my team who was, like we're really big on PTO at Heinz Marketing. I'm like, you burn this time. You need to disappear. We don't want to hear from you. This is your time. And we are a team, which means when someone's gone, we step up and help them out and get their stuff done and make sure that when they're back, like they don't have to catch up on all that stuff. Like we got you because you're going to get us. You're going to take care of us when we got to go too. So,
hey, can I tell you something I've been thinking a lot about last couple days or last couple weeks is come up conversations. And it's kind of where you are right now with your daughter, heading a senior year, and you're starting to think like, wow, this is the first step on our journey towards empty nesting. And like, wow, you start getting nostalgic about like this is the last time all 5 of us may be in San Diego together. And you start going through this sort of melancholy sort of, here's what no one told me. I'll tell you, not that it matters, but there is life on the other side, which is when your kids get in their 20s, it's actually more fun, not less. So I love my older daughter in her 20s. If she's only 20 now, she'll be 21 in the fall. It's like, this is amazing. Like, you're just so much fun to be around. I mean, it was fun when you were a 2-year-old. It was fun when you were an 8-year-old. But I think I like this even better. So as you wax nostalgic about days gone by, don't lose sight of the fact that there's some really awesome times with your kids ahead of you as adults. So, I appreciate those who have adult children know this already, but I am just learning it. Every step of parenthood is a new learning. Every year you learn something new. And this is the current step I'm on in my learning journey is like adult kids are kind of freaking awesome. So there you go.
That's good.
Something to look forward to.
Well, good for you. And clearly, like if you've got that relationship, then that's also you and your wife that have created that person.
Oh, by the way, I got an idea for you. Oh, this just occurred to me. All right, so sometime in September.
Isn't it great that in this show you don't need a focus because the squirreling in this show is a feature, not a bug. It's why the people are here. Anyway, go ahead.
This is why we're 157 episodes in and I'm still here, is because you allowed me to do this. But the sometime in September, I've got to get a car from Virginia to Boulder, Colorado.
As one does.
And it just occurred to me, Matt, you can see where this is going.
I don't.
Well, I got to do it alone, right? That's no fun. So what I need is a buddy to come with me across the country. We could like tape shows as we go. It'd be amazing.
Is there a Buc-ee's on the
in
way?
Indiana? Here we come. There's absolutely. Actually, I don't know. There's a Buc-ee's south here. We could divert.
Oh yeah, we do.
There's certainly a Red Roof Inn somewhere, you know. And I mean, I'm thinking we could take the show on the road. This would be amazing.
That would be pretty fun. That would be pretty
Katrina
fun.
knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, older kids are amazing. They're just so much more fun.
Golly, how long? So I mean, from here to San Diego. The nice thing is you basically just get on I-5 and just stay on it the whole time.
And there's no traffic at all, which is great.
Well, until you get to LA, and then it's just
I'm
awful.
kidding. That was a joke. Is that 101? I would have thought it'd been 101 all the way down though.
No, that'd take forever. I mean, you in California on 5, you can go 75 through the valley and just kind of really book it.
5 is the one that's east of the Sierras. Is that right? That like goes through
no, west.
No, where's
west?
West.
Five Seattle to Portland.
Yeah. Okay.
Down to Redding, and then kind of goes straight through the state. So it goes Portland through Oregon or through Sacramento, and then goes straight through Central Valley. Kind of hugs the
California,
right,
right.
West side
so it's
of Central Valley.
But it's on the east side of the Sierras, isn't it? Like it'd be through
west of the Sierras.
It is. All right, I'll look at the map. Dude, I'm from Omaha, Nebraska. I don't know anything.
So just drive time Seattle to San Diego is about 20 hours.
God bless you.
So what is it from Virginia to Boulder?
I think it's 26.
You can't do that by yourself.
I'm gonna do it by myself. I'm gonna break it up, and I'll stop in Omaha, see my mom and my brother and stuff. But yeah, I mean, I'll stop somewhere. I'm thinking maybe Chicago, stop in Chicago. No. By the way, it was really funny. I think I told you this before, so I won't belabor the point. But I was mapping this out, knowing that I was gonna do this, and I asked AI Copilot, so what are the 2 stops? Like if I'm gonna stop 1/3 and 2/3 of the way, and it's like Indiana and Omaha, and it's like, well, I don't want to quite do that. So I said, what's the halfway? It was Indiana and Lincoln, Nebraska, or something like that. I said, well, okay, what if I just want to make one stop at the halfway point? They said, well, that's Lincoln, Nebraska. I said, wait a minute, didn't you say that was a 2? So then I wound up with like this 15-minute long debate. I do this. I spiral with AI. Do you spiral with AI when it gives you answers that are completely actually make no sense whatsoever? And it's like, with you ask it to spell a word and it spells it. I was cheating. I will raise my hand. I was cheating on Wordle the other day. And I said, I need a 5-letter word where the 4th word isn't an N or something like that. And it gave me like 17 words in a row where the 4th word was an N. I kept saying, I don't remember. And it's like, oh, you're right. You did say that. Well, how about this word? It's like, you just did it again.
Katrina,
how much water did I waste doing that?
Katrina's contributing to our randomness. What high school did you go to, Brent?
Omaha Central High School. That's right. The Eagles. It is. Did I ever tell you my high school story? I don't know if I ever told you this story.
I don't know.
Oh, we're at 6 minutes in, or 6 minutes left. All
right. There's always, Brent. There's after the show, right? So in fair. 6 minutes, we will go over, and if you're a subscriber at coffeewithbrentandmatt.substack.com, we will go over there as well.
Yeah. Maybe I should stop in to see Philip. Where's Philip? He's in Texas. Aren't you in Texas, Philip?
Yeah, he's East Texas.
Yeah. No,
I mean, that would be, if you wanted, we could turn it into we go and do an episode every day with a different
That's kind of
person.
what I'm thinking. Like we could start a whole Instagram thing on it, and it'd be kind of fun. Yeah.
Also, you keep talking about the Omaha Zoo. There's no way the Omaha Zoo is as good as the San Diego Zoo. We were at San Diego Zoo.
No. Actually, you need to do some research. It smokes it. It is considered by many to be the world's best zoo. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, you were talking. Katrina
went to West Side. That's where I did my driver's ed at West Side. Yeah. In fact, by the way, Katrina, I was actually just across the street from West Side about a month and a half ago because there's a breakfast place called the Saddle Creek Breakfast Club right across the street from West Side. In what's that name of anyways. So, all right, Katrina, we got compare notes later. There you go. Sorry. Matt's like, I just lost the last 30 seconds of my life. You went back to me. Yeah.
I don't know. It's all over the place, but that's kind of how we do.
Cannonball Run's really cool, by the way. Do you know that's a real thing?
I've not seen the movie, and now apparently it's a thing. I have to look this up. What is a Cannonball Run?
It's not only is it now a thing, it always was a thing. It was actually done. It's a timed race from downtown Manhattan out to California.
Okay.
And in the 70s, it's been a race since I think the 60s, maybe. And then there's also
holy crap.
What?
Yes. I'm just looking at what this is. So someone went from Manhattan to Redondo Beach in 25 hours.
Isn't that crazy? Yeah. And what's really fun is there's classes like how fast can you do it like an 86 Caprice wagon? Do you know what I mean? Like there's all sorts of different sort of categories, and like it's quite remarkable actually. There's a whole culture around this stuff. Yeah.
Man.
And of course, it is a 1980s, like 80, maybe 81 movie with Burt Reynolds and Dom DeLuise and a whole bunch of Jackie Chan's in it. It's
81, good call, yeah.
It was it's like peak childhood for me, right? It was right in the middle of middle school. It was about as good as it gets. I think Don Knotts was in it. God bless it. That's
if you had Dom DeLuise on your bingo card of names you would hear today, here Friday, you win. You absolutely win.
Oh my God, what are we doing even here, Matt? I was like, this is, by the way, it is episode 157. But if you stop, like according to the calendar, this like we're deep into year 3, I think. I
think so. Yeah. Well, I mean, we're aside from vacations and your globe hopping, we've been pretty regular about doing this. And there's a lot. Our Sales Pipeline Radio podcast that we do on Thursdays is somewhere in the 400s, I think, now, because we've been doing it for so long. And so the key is just showing up, right? The key is just like show up and do it, right? And some episodes are better than others, but just you make it a habit because it's on the calendar and you just show up.
There you go. St. Louis Zoo. LinkedIn user tells us the St. Louis Zoo is the best way to go.
Well, he's also like, apparently maybe we should go to the Omaha Zoo.
Oh, do you've no idea? It's really remarkable. They have this like inside like rainforest thing under a big dome, and they have these huge like fruit bats that live inside this dome, and they're like free ranging in there. So so you come out of this like cave-like structure, and these bats are all hanging, and you have to walk through the bats, and they're flying around. It is,
and they're pooping on you as you go through. Yeah, you got guano everywhere.
Guano everywhere. It's and then there's a tapir over there in the little pond, just laughing its ass off. And you're thinking, I don't even know what a tapir is. It turns out it's a pig with a long nose. Who knew? But it's a remarkable place. Speaking of which, schedule. Since I think we're going to bail here and move because you like this whole Substack thing.
Yeah.
I am on the road next week, so I can't do next week.
Oh, come on. You don't have a half an hour for us?
I will be on an airplane. So
okay, fine.
I think I will. Hold on. Hold on. Hold the phone. What time's my flight? I'm pretty sure my flight's. I got to go out to Colorado. Well, let's assume I can't make it. Yeah, because I think I'm on the noon flight. So, and then I'm back for then I'm back for a couple of weeks, and then I'm off to Australia. So late August, I'll miss a couple.
Globetrotter. I will be here in 2 weeks, but it'll be the day after getting back from Japan. So
no kidding. Look at you.
Yeah, I know. I've got there's a conference out there that I'm speaking at in a couple of weeks. So a little excited.
Someone's paying your flight for that.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. I'll definitely get paid for that one. Because that's not a cheap flight.
No, it is not. Particularly if you're in the front of the plane. I hope you're in the front of the plane.
I am not fully in front of the plane. I've got the preferred seating with extra legroom, but not the lay down.
That's tough.
I know. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Way too old for that.
Yep. All right, kids. Coffee with Brent and Matt. Yeah. Coffee with Brent and Matt. Happens now. Coffee with Brent and Matt.substack.com. So for those of you that may be sort of new here, we often, so Brent and I do this. We end the show at the bottom of the hour. We usually sort of end the stream, and then we just sit here and talk for another 10 or 15 minutes about whatever, which is just what we've been doing for the whole last 30 minutes anyway. We're like, well, why don't we just do that and just keep doing it? And we'll do that over at Substack. So
live video. We need to talk about Raj's comment, because I think he just called us losers. I'm not sure. So they're the ones who keep showing just like, well, it could be he's just saying we're not talented. I'm not. It's kind of early here. Like still other untalented people, including me.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go to Substack and discuss.
We'll see you over there.
All right. Be well, everybody. Cheers.